Are you considering moving to North Carolina, but you're not sure if Raleigh or Charlotte is the right city for you? Stay tuned, because in today's video, I am joined by Charlotte Realtor Lynn Alvarez in a showdown. We're going to talk about jobs, transportation, home prices, schools, entertainment, sports, and food, and we are going to showcase all the best things about our respective cities, and you can be the judge of which one is better. As usual, I'll give you my personal location recommendations regarding which city I think is better depending on your unique situation. I'm just kidding, Raleigh's better. But in all seriousness, there might be a few situations in which Charlotte is the better pick, so I'll set aside my pride and give you my best professional advice. First, let's talk about the statistics. Raleigh is about half the size of Charlotte at a population of 469,000 to Charlotte's 872,000. The median home price is $316,000 in Raleigh versus $306,000 in Charlotte. The median home size is 1,885 square feet for a home built in 2001 in Raleigh versus 2,094 square feet for a home built in 1998 in Charlotte. It's important to understand that Raleigh, while it is its own city with its own distinct character, is just one of the three basically connected cities that form the Triangle region, with Research Triangle Park more or less in the center of the three cities, Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill. Some of the advantages of Raleigh will revolve around its close proximity to these other areas. Number one, employment. Raleigh has a very diversified employment sector, which is fantastic because this diversification really helps to keep our economy stable. In the past, when other cities experienced major economic downturns, Raleigh did experience some economic decline, but not nearly to the degree as many other cities. We tend to avoid the booms and the busts. Our major employment industries are technology, with companies like Red Hat, Cisco, Epic Games, and SAS, pharmaceuticals like Pfizer and GlaxoSmithKline. Education is a huge part of our economy, with almost a dozen colleges and universities in the Triangle, with top-tier schools like Duke, UNC, Chapel Hill, and NC State anchoring our education industry. In Raleigh proper, in addition to NC State, we have all-female institutions like Meredith College and HBCUs like Shaw and St. Augustine's, and finally, government. Raleigh is the state capital and home to the governor's office, the state legislature, and the North Carolina Supreme Court.
Charlotte is the second largest banking center in the United States, behind New York City, because Bank of America's corporate headquarters are located in Charlotte. Wells Fargo's East Coast operations are also in Charlotte. Charlotte serves as the headquarters city for 6 Fortune 500 companies. These companies are Bank of America, Sonic Automobile, Lowe's Home Improvement, Duke Energy, Sealed Air, and Nucor. Honeywell, a Fortune 100 company, moved its global corporate headquarters to Uptown Charlotte recently. Amazon, the e-commerce giant, opened its new 600,000 square foot CLT9 sort center on September 20, 2020 in West Charlotte. The company will hire 1,100 full and part-time workers at the sort center. There is also an Amazon fulfillment center in Kannapolis, a suburb of Charlotte. There are currently many job openings for warehouse personnel starting from $15 an hour.
Transportation. I know Charlotte is probably going to win in this category because they've got a train, but Raleigh is really trying to beef up their public transportation options. Currently, Raleigh's main source for public transportation is the Go Raleigh bus system, which is part of the Greater Go Triangle bus system. In the last couple of years, the bus system has been expanded to include more buses, more routes, and free rides for kids ages 13 to 18, as well as the students of our local community colleges. My kids have really enjoyed the increased freedom of having a source of transportation outside of the mom van. It's been pretty cool for me as well. There's a train that runs from Raleigh to Charlotte and Raleigh to Greensboro that's cheap and a quick and easy way to travel, but intercity rail lines are still in the planning phase. Currently in the research phase is a plan for a 38-mile commuter train that will run from Garner to West Durham with stops in RTP, Morrisville, Cary, NC State, downtown Raleigh, and Johnston County is also evaluating the possibility of investing in an extension of this line into the town of Clayton.
The Charlotte Douglas International Airport, which is a large airport, is currently undergoing a major renovation project. Destination CLT is the airport's $2.5 to $3.1 billion capital investment program, renovating and expanding the airport. In terms of total flights, Charlotte Douglas International Airport is among the top 10 busiest airports in the U.S. As far as public transportation, the Charlotte Area Transit System, known as CATS, offers rail and bus mass transit around the area. This includes a bus rapid transit line called the Sprinter, a light rail line called the Lynx Blue Line, and a streetcar line called CityLynx Gold Line.
Schools. Wake County Public Schools are some of the top-rated schools in the country. About 90% of our public schools are A or B rated by test scores. We also have a thriving magnet program with multiple schools recognized nationally. We have charter schools with many different themes, and Wake County parents also have the option of choosing a year-round calendar. If you want to hear more detailed information about the Wake County school system, you can watch this video here. Entertainment. Raleigh is a very active city, and much of that activity centers around our amazing outdoor spaces. One of the things people move here for is because we have nice weather pretty much year-round. There's almost never a time where you won't find people outdoors, hiking or biking on the local greenways, kayaking or canoeing in our local lakes and rivers. Umstead Park, with its almost 5,600 acres, 3 lakes, and 20 miles of hiking, biking, and equestrian trails, is only a 12-minute drive from the heart of the city. Raleigh also has some amazing local museums, and most of them are free to the public. The North Carolina Museum of Natural Science is the largest natural history museum in the Southeast. I love the NC Museum of History right next door, and the NC Museum of Art is one of the leading art museums in the South, which recently opened the NCMA Art Park, the first collaboration among artists, designers, and environmental scientists to create works of art inspired by the natural world. The Duke Energy Center for the Performing Arts is Raleigh's premier performing arts venue, housing Raleigh Memorial Auditorium, Maimonti Concert Hall, and the A.J. Fletcher Opera Theater, the Black Box Kennedy Theater, and the Licton Plaza for outdoor events. Both the Carolina Ballet and the North Carolina Symphony call Raleigh home. The PNC Arena hosts concerts, as well as being the home base for the Carolina Hurricanes and the NC State Wolfpack's basketball team. Right across the street from the PNC Arena is the Carter Finley Stadium, where you can catch all the Wolfpack's football games. Raleigh also hosts the State Fair every fall.
One of the best parts of the Charlotte community is the passionate sports fans. If you're into live sporting events, Charlotte teams include the Carolina Panthers for football, Charlotte Hornets for basketball, Charlotte Checkers for hockey, and Charlotte Knights for minor league baseball. The Charlotte Motor Speedway is also a major attraction for motorsport lovers. There is a planned Major League Soccer team that is expected to begin playing in 2022 called Charlotte Football Club. Watch out, Major League Soccer fans! If you love the outdoors and adventures, there are so many places to go here in Charlotte and the surrounding areas. The U.S. National Whitewater Center is the world's premier outdoor facility featuring whitewater rafting, biking, zip lines, live music, craft brews, and more. Experience water sport and lake lifestyle at nearby Lake Norman or Lake Wylie. Canoeing, kayaking, boating, swimming, and fishing are great outdoor activities to enjoy.
If you're a foodie, Raleigh will not disappoint. Privately owned restaurants, farm-to-table, and ethnic foods are all popular here. Award-winning chef Ashley Christensen owns several popular restaurants in Raleigh featuring unique twists on Southern cuisine. Other popular favorites are Taverna Agora Greek Kitchen Bar, Neomond Lebanese Cafe, and Guasaca Arepa and Salsa Grill. Raleigh is also home to the North Carolina State Farmers Market. This 75-acre open-air market includes numerous vendors selling everything from fresh foods to baked goods to prepared foods in the on-site farmers market restaurants.
If you love dining out, Charlotte offers a wide array of restaurants from American to international cuisines. The Queen City is famous for its Carolina barbecue, local breweries, and home to a wide range of delicious cuisines from the national chain as well as independent restaurants. You can find all types of food such as Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, Mexican, Indian, you name it, there's a restaurant for everyone.
So I got a hold of Lynn's clips, and then I realized, whoa, wait a second, I forgot some cool stuff about Raleigh. I forgot to mention the Raleigh-Durham International Airport when talking about transportation, which is really a shame because really it's one of the easiest to navigate airports I've ever encountered. And I left out our area baseball fans by not talking about the Durham Bulls and paid very little attention to the collegiate sports rivalries in our area between the big three schools. But now that the arguments are in, which city comes out on top? Of course, it all depends. Raleigh is in many ways a city that lives like a town. If you need the big city vibe, you almost definitely will prefer Charlotte. Likewise, if your tastes run to professional sports instead of collegiate action, Charlotte will likely get your vote, but we love our Canes. Charlotte will net you a shorter drive to the mountains, while Raleigh gets you a shorter drive to the beach. The housing in both areas are reasonably comparable. You won't find a large difference in what kind of home your money will get you. What I love about Raleigh is the fact that it isn't a big city and yet it has amenities that will satisfy most of us. I love the fact that each of the Raleigh suburbs has its own distinct character. Fuquay and Holly Springs might be right next door to each other, but they have a distinctive feel that meet different needs. I love the blend of the historic and the new that Raleigh possesses. I've just got to say, I love Raleigh. Let us know what you think in the comments. Which city do you think looks like a nicer place to live? If you want to learn more about Charlotte, you can check out Lynn's channel here. If you liked this video, you might also like this one about the pros and cons of living in Raleigh. And go ahead, click that subscribe button. It doesn't hurt, just do it. Thanks for watching.